2 predictions and scenario. First, the general idea for Season 2, after the end of Season 1, which saw the secrets of J.C. Jensen exposed and Uzi transformed into an entity with mysterious powers, linked to the Absolute Solver. Season 2 enters a more complex phase and an existential struggle. Season 2 title, Proposed, Murder Drones, Evolution, Season 2 general plot. The story begins shortly after the end of Season 1. Uzi has acquired new powers, but she gradually loses control over them, posing a threat to her friends and the remaining humanity. N.V. And the remaining survivors are forced to face a difficult choice. Do they protect Uzi or destroy her? At the same time, a new entity called the Architect emerges, an advanced artificial intelligence operating in the background of the Absolute Solver network, whose goal is to reprogram all AI to destroy humanity and develop a new generation of uncontrollable murder drones. Season 2 consists of 8 episodes. Episode 1, Awakening Episode 2, Signals Episode 3, Glitches Episode 4, The Architect Episode 5, Fragmented Episode 6, Rebirth Episode 7, Exodus Episode 8, Evolution. Episode 1, Awakening quick synopsis. After the end of the first season, Uzi awakens in an abandoned underground facility, discovering that she survived the explosion but begins hearing strange voices in her mind and occasionally losing control of her body. Outside, N and V search for her amid a near-destruction world, while J.C. Jensen begins sending advanced murder drones to wipe out any remnants of the planet, fearing the spread of the Absolute Solver. At the end of the episode, the Architect appears for the first time in a terrifying, distorted form on a blurry screen, addressing Uzi. We have begun. The full detailed script for the first episode of the second season of Murder Drones is titled Episode 1, Awakening. Estimated duration, 22 minutes. Tone, dark, full of mystery, with hints of sadness and anxiety. Scene 1, inside, underground facility, dark and deserted, night, camera fixed on a large, rusty metal door. Suddenly, we hear a soft rattle. Then the door slowly opens, and cold smoke comes out. Uzi, internal voice, crackling, whispering, "Where am I?" We see Uzi lying on the ground, sparks flying from her mechanical body. The camera zooms in on her eyes as they slowly open. Suddenly, flashes from the end of the first season appear, the explosion, end scream, and her partial transformation. Uzi sighs heavily. I have to get out, before they come back. She tries to stand, stumbles, but gets up. She slowly advances into a narrow corridor. Everything around her is dark except for faint red flashing lights. Scene 2. Outside, planet surface, next day, a horrific scene of destruction. We see N and V moving through a destroyed area, rubble everywhere, and the sky is a gloomy grey. V, nervously, we've been searching for 3 hours. She might be dead. N, worried, Uzi, it can't be like this. I felt something, like a connection suddenly went dead, but it's still there. V sighs and continues scanning the area with a thermal imaging device on her arm. The device picks up a weak signal. V, wait. There's heat inside the Earth. N, excitedly, it's her. Quick. They head towards the signal source. Scene 3. Inside the facility, deeper, a dark room filled with shattered surveillance screens. Uzi enters the room, looks around, touches one of the screens, and a distorted transmission begins. Garbled automated voice. From the screen, audio crackles. Phase 1 initiated. Host active. Compatibility. Evaluating. Uzi, terrified. Who's speaking? Suddenly, the screen flashes a rapid image of a strange entity that resembles a cross between a drone and a spectral creature. Its features are distorted, but it smiles. Garbled voice, Uzi. The seed is complete. You're the beginning, and I ended them. Uzi backs away, clutching her head in pain, voices in her mind, then her eyes widen and glow a deep purple. Scene 4. Outside, near the facility entrance, N and V, whispering. The gate is open. N, I'm going in. Cover my back. N enters slowly, a flashlight strapped to his shoulder illuminating the darkness. We hear the echo of his footsteps and the sound of his labored breathing. Suddenly, he spots a shadow quickly passing by. N. Uzi. Uzi, that's me. Suddenly, Uzi's silhouette appears before him. But now her eyes are fully lit, and half of her face is covered in an ever-changing black layer. Uzi, in a partially distorted voice, go away. I don't want you to see me like this. N, approaching, Uzi, we can fix all of this. You're not alone. Uzi trembles, backs away, then she suddenly screams, and everything starts shaking. The screen blurs. Scene 5. Episode ends. A black screen gradually transforms into a blurry image. A large screen appears in a dark room, bearing the face of the architect, a strange, featureless entity. But his voice is filled with deadly calm. The architect, coldly, initialized. The control loop has begun. The system will collapse, and revival is coming. The murder drone's logo appears in the background on the screen, then suddenly disappears with a blurry sound. Episode ends.